There is a lot of choice when it comes to gaming bags for your tokens or dice. Type dice bag into your search engine or an online retailer and you will get plenty of suggestions. Have a good browse and see if there is something that appeals to you. You can also use Board Game Geek to check out lists of themed bags, or ask in the forums for personal recommendations. But if you want something unique or customized, maybe for a present, or maybe because you're particularly narcissistic, then it is possible. You might have a friend or relation with a sewing machine or even a needle and thread that you can ask for help. After all, anyone can make a bag by sewing 2 pieces of material together on 3 sides. The simplest step in customization is to find someone who already makes bags and ask for a variation on one of their existing designs. A great place for this is Etsy, which is an online marketplace for people who make stuff by hand. Look for people creating items similar to the one you want. Check out how many sales they have, how many stars they're rated, and how long they've been a member. You need to find someone you have confidence in if you're giving away your money. Use the contact button on their page or see if they have a social media account you can use to get in touch with them. Be polite, be specific in your request, and understand that a custom job will take more time and cost more than buying something they have in stock. The simplest ways to customize your bag are to change the colors and the fabrics. If you can say, I want that bag but in that color, that is a great solution. But don't just say red. Provide examples of the kind of red you want, preferably from an item they have made previously. A softer fabric like satin will generally have a more vivid colour and be nicer to handle, but it will have a harder time staying open and upright. Most bags have different materials for the inner and the outer, but if you wanted a purely silk or satin bag that stood up, you can always have a stiffening layer sandwiched in between. Did you know you can have your own custom fabric made for you? There are online services where you can upload a digital design and have it turned into a fabric. This is a printing service rather than a weaving service, so man-made materials like polyester will reproduce colour and detail better than natural fibre. If you do want to do this, we strongly suggest that you find a designer with plenty of experience to do this for you, as reproducing accurate colours on fabric takes a good deal of experience and skill, and your trial and error may be very expensive. Remember, if your designer has to order in special fabric or have some made, this will increase the production time. And if there is a minimum quantity, this will add to the cost, so be wary of that gold lame and cashmere design in your head. Talk to your designer and explain what you want the bag for or what you want it to do, and they will be able to advise you on what is possible and what is practical. And have a look at our previous videos on chaos bags to learn about overcasting, double stitching, glued knots and other features of high quality bags. The bigger the bag, the easier it is to access. The more room there is for your tokens to randomize, and the more you can carry or store in it between games. The smaller the bag, the easier it is to pass between players, the less table space you need, and the greater the chance of you packing it into your storage box. The next step in customization is embroidery. This is using stitches to create pictures, patterns, or lettering. You could have your name on it, a quote, or something topical if you're buying it as a gift. And you get to choose the colours too. If you have a logo for your gaming group, a family crest, a college mascot, or any other suitable picture, you can have this sewn onto your bag. The simpler the design the better, and the less colours the better. There are lots of places online you can go to get something designed if you don't fancy doing it yourself. The cheapest is Fiverr.com, where prices start at $5. Just like Etsy, shop around and find someone with a good reputation that has examples of previous work similar to what you're after. Your design will need to be converted from pixels to stitches in a process called digitization. Digitizing designs for embroidery is time-consuming, requires expensive software, and quite a lot of skill gained through many hours of practice and training, so don't expect it to be free. But this only needs to be done once, no matter how many of the same bag you want. And you can always ask for the finished file, so you can use it again if you want t-shirts, baseball caps, or matching cushions. The next stage is accessories. Do you want a zip instead of a drawstring? Do you want a belt loop, a pocket, or a hidden compartment to sneak in an extra elder sign token? All these will add to the time and cost, but if you're going to have your dream bag, it might as well be perfect, right?